This is Robert TallTree.
And I'm Terri TallTree. We're the founders of HowToLiveOnPurpose.com.
3 tips to become a gracious receiver. Are you a gracious receiver? When you were growing up, you probably learned the importance of being a generous giver. But what about being a gracious receiver? We previously shared a video with you about the ways you can overcome resistance. The resistance for being a gracious receiver can show up in many ways. Receiving will put me in debt in some way. Accepting help makes me feel self-centered or weak. Or receiving means I am vulnerable.
Receiving is an equally important part of the giving process. If everyone in the world gave, there would be no one there to receive, and the balance would be thrown off. It's necessary to keep the giving cycle rotating because giving and receiving are equal parts of the circle. This creates a natural balance.
And if you're a people pleaser, you're probably cringing in your seat right now.
Think of it this way. If you're gracious when receiving something, you're giving back to the giver. The one giving gets to feel appreciated. How cool is that?
A couple of years ago, we were sharing a meal with our daughters, Brandy and Cinnamon. It was a birthday celebration for me. We were all laughing and having a great time. Brandy is a mother of 5, and at the time, her family budget was pretty tight, so she was so excited because she loves her daddy. And she had gotten me a birthday gift.
When she gave it to him, he immediately said, "Oh, honey, you didn't have to do that." And for a split second, you could see the disappointment on her face. He had deflected her gift, her generosity, her love. So here are 3 tips to help you become a gracious receiver.
Open your mind to receiving. Before you can be a gracious receiver, you need to take this step. You need to be willing to accept gifts and acknowledgement from other people. The next time someone offers to buy you lunch, let them. As you open your mind to becoming a better receiver, you will instinctively become a better giver.
Learn to say thank you. When Robert said, "Oh, you shouldn't have," the girls felt disappointment instead of feeling appreciated. Open your heart. Be grateful when receiving. When you give, it makes you feel good, right? The same can be said for your giver.
Remember to pay it forward. This doesn't mean you're obligated to the person that you received something from. It simply means that you've recognized there is a natural flow of giving and receiving, and you are expressing your abundance by both giving and receiving.
So ask yourself this: what resistance do you experience in your life when it comes to receiving? In what ways have you deflected being a gracious receiver?
Imagine how abundant and rich your life could be if, instead of blocking it, you could simply call forth and receive your highest good.
Are you ready to easily overcome resistance and become a gracious receiver? This article was inspired by Day 7 of the Miracle Mindshift. Begin your Miracle Mindshift now. Just click the link below to learn more.
This is Robert TallTree.
And this is Terri TallTree. Live on purpose. Change the world.